And I'm live. All right. Man, I just have had so many things happening and developing, and it's almost like I can only hold on for so long before I just almost bust and have to share it with everybody. And I'm constantly thinking about how many videos I should do and what I should do to get the word out about everything going on. Because the truth is that there's a lot of exciting stuff going on right now. And wanted to share that with some people. And so I thought, on a whim here, I thought, gosh, dog, I'm just going to go live and we're going to do this. And I'm going to share some stuff with you. So here I am, and here we go. I'm going to share all sorts of exciting new things going on. And then I want to get your feedback. I want to know if what you think about me going live more often, or really live is not that great for me because sometimes I say stupid stuff and I wish that I could edit and it's too late. But I just want to I want to get your feedback on maybe what I should do is just record more videos and then edit. Hey Jennifer, can you help me out and find me the one more of these? All right, so here we go. So I recently had a sorry, I had to get Jennifer, who's sitting about 6 feet that way, to hand me these things. Because you can't, she just gave me a pair of these this morning, and I can't go live on a video without having a couple of these. It is impossible to have a serious conversation with, hold on, with these things on. Hold on. You can't see it. There's a microphone. I just got to show you the microphone. All right. All right. This is why it's bad for me to go live. You just never know. And I'm willing to do just about anything. So, all right. We're 2 minutes into this. I've promised exciting new things going on, and I'm going to deliver. So here's one thing. One thing is that I don't want everything that I do, I don't want every single video to be about tax protest stuff. Because the truth is that we've got an incredible real estate company. We're growing like crazy. I just brought on like 8 brand new agents, and they're all starting from scratch, and they're going to be awesome and successful. Some of them are going to drop out. You don't know which one's going to be which, but it's a really exciting thing to get to see the development of somebody starting in a new career. And then I've been doing training and teaching these people about what goes into creating a successful real estate career. And some of that training, I just feel like some other people watching may benefit from that. So anyway, I want to share all that stuff. But today I'm going to give you just one thing, and then we'll go back to the many things. So the one thing is that I just had a phone call with a state representative, legislator here in Texas that is going to has filed to begin writing a bill to help improve the property tax code situation. And if you've seen any of my videos in the past and you've seen anything that I've done publicly, I rarely have a time where I'm talking in an interview on the news or wherever where I don't mention the name Matt Krause, because that man is doing good work and he's out there kicking butt, taking names. So he asked me recently, he was actually begging me saying, hey, when can we sit down and have a meeting? I want to get more ideas. We've got to do something to fix this problem. And I kept putting him off saying, hey man, I'm protesting for a lot of people. I'm too busy. I can't do it. And then, and he's the guy, and I realized when he asked me that, he's like traveling around the state, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. The man is busy. It's wild. But he seriously cares about this and he wants to get stuff done. So finally our schedules aligned and we sat down, had a conversation. I gave him all sorts of ideas, and we pared it down to just a few. But some of the ideas that we scratched off the board are ideas that I just don't know. They're ideas that I've heard people talk about, hey, let's get rid of the property tax system altogether. Let's figure out how to make a different type of taxing system. And there's so many ideas that could be implemented that I just think we don't. I could scratch them off the list for various reasons. And I could get into all that and get whatever. It's just, there's just too much kind of to get into. So anyway, I want to share this real quick. Here is a list of all of the ideas that I put together that I was suggesting to Mr. Kraus. And we just talked about the different goals that we have. Number one, we want to make sure that it is something that will pass. Second, we want to make sure that it's something that will be effective. And third, you can see the person calling me right now. There are certain things that are kind of go into play where, like, the last year they had a property tax stuff got the center spotlight. And so I think that the odds that we're going to get something huge passed this year are low. But I also think that once we get into 2021, then the property tax values are going to skyrocket, and this is going to end up being a major deal. So we've got, out of all these different things, one thing was lowering the property tax homestead exemption to 5% maximum per year, and then having an exemption on all residential properties. And then that was a big one. Another one that we are focusing in on are eliminating loopholes for issues that are kind of like inside baseball kind of stuff, and then things that are going to help prevent or help incentivize the appraisal districts to not raise values quite so much. And so there are a handful of ideas. I could nerd out on this stuff, but the main thing is that I just wanted to just get on and just share this exciting news. It's crazy that that I've had a conversation with a guy that's going to file or has filed bills to help improve the property tax system altogether, and he's giving me an ear, which means he's giving you an ear, because I get all of these ideas from helping you guys. Y'all, I get to see all the problems that everybody has, and I get to see, I've learned a lot about the system, and I get to see, which buttons we can push and levers we can pull to actually improve things. And it's always different than you might imagine. And the problems that everybody focuses on aren't actually problems that we can solve. Maybe but the problems are somewhere else that nobody's focused on. And so anyway, I'm just excited for that. I am very grateful that we got the opportunity to give the feedback. But I also don't want every single video to be about property tax related stuff. So anyway, I just want to go over a handful of different things that we're doing. So one thing that I'm doing, I was thinking, man, I think people would enjoy hearing about all of the little adventures that we have to try and help scientifically figure out how to help people sell their house for more money, or help people to have a better experience, make it easier for people to sell their houses and accomplish their goals and stick more money in their pocket at the end of the day. The process to figure that out, the different experimentation that we're doing behind the scenes to make that happen, I think is really interesting and fascinating. I think if I was to share more of that, people would be interested. I want to know what you think. What do you think about that? The other thing is I'm also trying to figure out how to grow this company into the most dominant success-wise, profitability-wise, but also the most giving and the most helping, something that is truly beneficial for clients. And I just don't see a lot of companies out there that have those different dynamics of trying to, put all those ingredients into the pot to try and make something incredible. And so I just thought, well, I don't know, there all the different conversations that we have, a lot of it's recorded, a lot of it we do screen share, so it's all recorded. And so I thought, man, it would be cool to come out with that and start to share some of that. And I mean, this past year, I filed all the paperwork and got the licensing to start an insurance company and a mortgage company. I'm starting a mastermind group for different business owners. And I'm teaching real estate agents how to go from brand new into the business to having a successful career, making a full-time career in real estate. And not only that, but being some of the most successful real estate agents in the industry. I'm potentially building an office. I just had a conversation with a general contractor, Brian Rowland, and his first question was, hey, have you talked to the city to see what they're going to allow? Because it might be against the city code. So I'm checking into that. But so that led me to putting together some advice for people that are going to hire contractors that don't have any experience hiring contractors. And that sounds like it might be something that most people wouldn't be interested in, but really we encounter a lot of people that need that information, because when you're getting ready to put your house on the market, everybody needs to know like who they can call and how to who they can call to fix up their house so they can sell it for a good amount of money. And I used to buy and sell houses and flip houses and remodel, and I was constantly doing that. And there's a way to do it. And I just thought, well, I could document this process of building this office, and I think people would like it. So, and that on top of the different law changes, and then just kind of everything in general, the just balancing life. Because I'm not just all about work. I'm not just all about property tax. I'm not just all about being a realtor. I've got this different. I don't know, the set of priorities where I'm really trying to get the most out of life, where I'm looking at how do I maximize my work life, and how do I maximize my faith side of life, and the physical side, and just living with purpose in every area. And it's an exciting time to be able to I don't know, share with people. And so I just thought, I don't know. The other part of this is thinking, well, if I started turning the video camera on more and sharing more, then I may have to edit stuff. And so then it's just a matter of figuring out what to focus on, but and figuring out, how much time all this stuff would take. And so I just thought, well, against my better judgment, I'm going to hit the live button and just go live and ask people what they think. So let me see what you guys are saying. Cecilia Baker said, live is good, especially with good news. It breaks up the workday. So tell your employer, I said, you're welcome for distracting you with this quality information. Michelle Kerr says, she says, I like the idea of being live because it's real and it doesn't have to be so perfect. People want real. Yeah, I hear you, Michelle. I say stupid stuff though, and so sometimes I like the idea of going back and being able to edit, but I hear you. And I don't like boring either, so I hear you. I agree with you. Chandler said, what's up, man? Hey, anybody with the name Chandler, I got to say hi, dude. Positive for COVID. That sucks, man. You're a young, healthy guy. So I'm hoping that you kicked that to the curb quick, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Let's see. Follow the Howard Jarvis model from California in the 70s. I'll Google it. I'll check it out. All right, man. Let's see. Yeah, so all the house stuff is stressful. You don't know who to trust. I hear you. So Danielle, I'm there, and I'm encountering that on a daily basis. So need to lower property taxes for over 65 seniors. Randy, I love this over 65 exemption. One of the ideas on that sheet of paper was to somehow improve the tax deferral thing, because that's really screwing people right and left. I mean, it's not right and left. It's not affecting that many people, but whenever a mortgage company allows the homeowner to defer their property taxes, but then the mortgage company sells that underlying mortgage, and the new mortgage company coming in, the new lender says, no, we're not okay with that. Then all of a sudden the homeowner has to pay all of the back taxes owed. That's a devastating thing. So just fever. Cool. All right. Hang in there, Chandler. But anyway, hey, so I'll just give you an idea of all of these different topics of all the changes that we're looking to, or that Matt Krause filed the bill on. We're thinking that, or that all the ones that we've been talking about, there's something called a value ratio study that happens. It's like an audit that the appraisal districts have to go through. I like the idea of an audit, but it incentivizes the appraisal districts to inflate the values, and the appraisal districts don't like it. And nobody likes it, because then we have to pay more in property taxes. And so we're trying to figure out how to eliminate the incentives that force them to increase the value so much. There was another one. Let's see here. And there's 3 levels on that thing. The other big one is helping the homestead exemption and creating an exemption for all single family residential properties. If we can get that one passed, it'll be a home run. So anyway, just had that meeting, and just wanted to share that along with everything else. I'd love to know what you think about me putting out more video, possibly going live, possibly doing more stuff to help keep you guys in the loop on everything else going on that we're doing. So there you have it. If you have any questions, holler at me. Hope you have a happy new year, and I am going to end this before I get to the 15-minute mark. Over and out. Have a great day.